My name is Asad Yaqub, and we are going to start with your Ielts speaking test. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am
Good.
ready.
What seasons do you have in your country?
Sir, in my country, I have four seasons, and the most which one I like is the spring season because in this season, and we can do enjoy a lot of flowers, and because this is the most beautiful spring, so I like it.
Which is your favorite season and why?
Because spring season is the most favorite season for me because in this in this season and there is no winter and summer because this is the come in the middle of the two springs, winter and summer, so I like it because at that time the day environment and other things which look like are so pleasant, so I like it.
What do you like to do in that season?
uh, in that seasons I like to go out the place for in summer we I like to go out the to visit the different places like in Murray in summer vacations and because so that we can enjoy the movements and places there, so I go out for to enjoy the lot of movements there.
Is your country popular with tourists in every season?
Yeah, my country is popular touring regarding the tourist because in Gilgit and other areas, and the tourists, foreign tourists come there and enjoy and to see the different places, and they come here for to enjoy the holiday destinations and to see the lakes and other beautiful environment, mountains, and other things. So they came
All
here.
right, we now move on to Ielts speaking part 2. Your
Yes.
topic is describe a type of weather that you really dislike. You have 1 minute to read the topic and write down some notes. After 1 minute, you will have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You will now have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
I mostly I dislike the winter season because in these seasons people feel also so much cold. So because most of the people in our country like the winter seasons, and I also dislike the winter because I do not feel comfortable in the winter season. That's why that's why I dislike the winters. Because in winter seasons we do not enjoy as we do not enjoy and we go not go to the outside because and the weather becomes so cold to enjoy the different movements like to go out for holidays and others and want to enjoy the environment, so that's why we can't it's depend we that's why we can't I dislike that.
All right,
So
thank you. We now move on to IELTS speaking part 3. Do you think the weather affects how people feel?
yeah. Yes, the impact of the weather has impact of the impact of the weather has on the people because people have different views about the weather and some people like and some people like the winter season and some likes the summer season, so that's why they have
Okay.
impact on them.
What are some examples of bad weather in the world?
Some sorry sir, can
What
you
are some examples of bad weather in the world?
that so sir,
Okay, in your opinion, is anything we can do to prevent bad weather?
Uh, I reckon that we have to prevent the bad. Sir, sorry, can you repeat the
Okay,
question?
please pull up the mask. What is the best way to get accurate information about the weather?
Today the internet is the most source. Due to this, we can get the information for forecasting the weather next day and next time which kind of the weather is coming. So that's why internet is the main source too.
How easy or difficult is it to predict the weather in your country?
No, it's not that difficult because our country has the new technologies. So by using the new technologies, we can predict that the weather is good or bad the next coming days.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the end of your IELTS speaking. Now, the thing is, in speaking part one, you should give some specific answers. Like, what seasons do you have in your country? You mainly talked about your favorite season. And that was my next question. So you should have said, in my country, we've got all 4 seasons, luckily. First of all, we do have spring, something about that, then autumn, summer, winter, and all that. Now, after that, another thing is there are some grammatical mistakes. Like you said, this is come. So you should have said this season falls in the month of and then the month. And habitually, you are adding S with many words where S is not required. Those words are like you said seasons, then you said theirs, then you said winters, and almost environments where S is not required, you are just adding S. In part 1 and part 2 both, you are communicating with extremely limited knowledge. You repeat the same word, season, 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 weather, weather, weather. So you need to come up with variety of words and sentences, okay? And you should focus your sentence structure as well. And in part 3, again, some mistakes related to present past. And in part 3, you misunderstood a couple of questions. The questions like, what are some examples of bad weather? Now, bad weather is anything like torrential rain. Too much rain is bad weather.
Okay.
Heavy snow is bad weather.
Okay.
So you misunderstood this question actually, right? So all these things, and for part 3 also, you need to focus content knowledge. Content knowledge means what to speak. Okay, these are the things which you have to focus clearly. Looking at your overall performance, at present, I'll rate you at 5.5, and this is generously. It can be 5 also, the way you're speaking, right? Thank you very much.